What's happening, people? Awful performance today. In a game we had to win. I spoke in a road trip on the way up of how important today was in terms of not performance, but the result. We knew what was lying on it. Players have bottled it again. The tactics were awful. I thought the in-game management from Solskjaer today was awful. He did things that just didn't make sense. To be fair, what I will say is the first 10 minutes, I thought we actually did okay. I thought we looked bright. We were getting in down the sides and there was just no one to finish. We was crossing the ball across the box. I thought Rashford was getting into some good positions, wasteful sometimes, but other times he was doing quite well. James a couple of times as well. Brandon Williams bombing on. Matt getting into spaces and linking up. It looked okay. Again, only the first 10 minutes. We go to sleep. I think El Ghazi, he skipped past Williams. Kind of left him for dead. Young kid, it happens. Gets his crossing, we don't deal with it. And to be fair, Pereira has got to do a lot more to block Grealish's shot. So that just set the tone. And Grealish sticks it in the top bin, set the tone. And even after that, I thought we were awful. The midfield, we spoke about the balance between Fred and Pereira. I said it even on the Flex of Rant show. Rant's saying that Pereira can come in there and just give legs because we have to. We've seen since Tommy's been gone, we've been absolutely awful in midfield. We saw against Sheffield United, we saw Fred and Pereira get the run around, get absolutely bullied. And the same thing pretty much happened today, to be fair. Fred wasn't great, but I think again he was carrying Pereira. Pereira just was having an awful game. He gets the assist for the goal though, which is obviously a positive. And you're thinking, right, can we kick on from there at half time? And we do. Come out, we get the second goal. Lindelof did well for that. And then a minute and a half later, we switch off. A minute and a half later. I haven't even watched the goal back yet, to be honest. I'm not even going to pretend I haven't go into it was this person's fault, it was that person's fault. But the application just wasn't there. There were times where Grealish absolutely ran the show today. Absolutely ran the show. Fred Pereira didn't get near him. And I want to go back to the in-game management with Solskjaer. In the first half, when it was kind of going belly up, I saw him drop Rashford into the 10, put Matta out to the right. Well, hold on a minute. Any time Matta's played for us, he's played poorly on the right-hand side. Not even all Matta's fault. He's just not a winger. He's not. He can't play there. He's not effective from that position. It's not how you're going to get the best out of him. So I didn't see that working at all. I don't know why he did that. Then you're looking at Martial. He's moved him from the centre to the left, put Rashford through the middle. It just looks like panic. It just looks like we're just not sure. Mason Greenwood comes on for 7 minutes. I don't understand. He takes off Brandon Williams, who I thought in the second half, he had a tough first half. Yes, in the book. The goal came down from his side eventually. I get it, but he's a young kid. He's gonna have moments like that. But second half, I thought he was bright down the left-hand side, winning the ball, strong in the tackle, putting us on the front foot, looking to go past players and making forward passes. And he brings on Shaw. I didn't understand that. I don't know if Brandon Williams is injured, then all right, cool. If he's not, and he's just making that as a decision, I don't see why. I don't get that. Martial came off as well with 10 minutes to go. Hopefully he's not injured as well. I think he went down the tunnel. So it's not looking good. But with Spurs coming to this game on Wednesday to Old Trafford, I mean, this could be a huge week for Solskjaer, an absolutely huge week. I've seen some of the post-match things he's been saying about, obviously, top four will take care of itself and et cetera. I spoke with him during the week and he obviously said that we're looking to finish top four, that's what we want to do, but miles off it, absolutely miles off it. You can't beat these types of teams at home. We've got no chance. Arsenal slipped up today, Sheffield United slipped up today. It's embarrassing that we're even saying that, but it's the truth. And it just leaves us in shit streak at the moment. And I tell you what, these two games coming up against Spurs and Man City are absolutely massive. Because look, it's a miracle if we beat City. Honestly, I know they're playing badly and stuff, but leave that. That's a given. But at home, yes, anything can happen. But Jose coming back, I tell you what, he will know all about our weaknesses, and we're going to do the preview stuff in the next couple of days, and we'll talk about it in more depth. But these two games could essentially get Solskjaer sacked. Now, I don't believe they will, but if you're looking at the pressure that's being put onto him by the fans, a lot of fans are turning. A lot of fans are saying, they can't see the vision. They think he should go. Obviously, the Pochettino thing with him waiting in the wings, not saying necessarily waiting for the United job, but him not having a job, it puts the pressure on Ollie tenfold. And although the board have come out and said they backed him, results change everything. And if we are on the wrong end of two bad results within a week, and that's on top of the Sheffield United, on top of, yes, he changed everything around for a start, and I said, okay, fair enough, we'll allow that one. and a bad result here, it starts just feeding into that narrative. Well, the board have to look at it. I think by Christmas, Solskjaer needs to pick up results. That's what all he needs to do. We know that. That's the only thing that's going to ease this. And I can't see where a consistent run's going to come from right now. I just can't see it. We're too inconsistent. We're too lackadaisical. I mean, even to get into 2-1 position, where we didn't really, I don't want to say we didn't deserve it, but we didn't light the world alight. I think the problem with today's game is that we were never in control for any period of the game. Even when we got the equaliser, it kind of came at a time where it was like, oh, flipping heck, I couldn't really see that coming. It looked like we'd get to 0-0, get to half-time 1-0 down, and not be that great. That's what it looked like. And then Villa, because Villa nearly got a second, it was disallowed for, I think it was for offside. So the warning signs were on us throughout the whole game. I thought Hourihane had a good game, Grealish and McGinn. They were just dominating. We were just nowhere near them for large parts. Mings was just having Martial for dinner for ease. So it was just bad all round. And I think that lack of dominance on the ball, like Solskjaer said in his press conference, I think he said we should have controlled the ball more. We should have controlled the game more. And that lack of control is what's cost us. It's literally 2-1 up. Literally a minute and a half later, we've conceded. And that just epitomises us. I thought Wan-Bissaka, just to touch on him, I don't think he had a great game as well. There's a time where he tried, I think, like a Cruyff turn, got caught, tried to play for the foul, and Grealish is in. And luckily they fluffed their lines. But there's a few bad performances today. PERIERA, he can't play central midfield. He can't play central midfield, especially alongside Fred. The balance just doesn't work. But I kind of see, in terms of what other options did he have? Maybe put Tuanzebe in as a defensive mid, but that's always a risk. James Garner's probably not ready for this level of football. I know a lot of United fans are saying he is and get him in now. I'm not quite so sure on that. Levitt, all right, played well against Astana, but would have been difficult to put the young lad in there. So it just goes back to the summer where we haven't invested in the midfield and we're absolutely ruined because we've got injuries to Matic and Pogba and McTominay, and then we have nothing. So disappointing day at the office, this awful day at the office. It's my birthday tomorrow. Man United have ruined it. I could have counted on that probably. I'm under the weather. I'm not in a good mood, but I'm still smiling. It's all good. Another year of life and prosperity and all of that jazz. Roll on Wednesday, man. Roll on Wednesday. It's been a great week for United stand in general in terms of some of the barriers we've managed to break down in Fan TV. I just want to finish off by saying this. I see a lot of the big media outlets trying to go after the fans and the YouTubers and stuff, but it just shows the power of what we're doing, and we're not going to stop. We will not be stopped. But on a Man United point of view, we've got to improve, and we have got to improve very, very fast. I'm going to leave here, go and get something to eat, wake up, have my birthday celebrations tomorrow, whilst filming the Flex and Rant show with expressions. That's going to be fun. And yeah, look out for it, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Peace. Big thank you to you guys for watching the latest of our videos, and if you want to check out more, make sure you do that just to the right of me. We are the biggest and best Manchester United channel in the world. Make sure you check us out on all of the socials as well: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and YouTube. The socials are along the bottom. Peace.